Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Rebirth. Here we are, ready to go to Murond. I have made some changes in my party. When I thought about it a bit, I realized that I never actually grabbed Move Plus 2 for Rad, so I went ahead and did that. And I also equipped him with the Angel Ring. Should be good. I gave Ramza the 108 gems because I believe in the next mission we're going to encounter a vampire who is going to possibly use Bloodsuck on us, so I want to protect against that. And of course 108 gems does buff Ramza's fire damage. Alicia is much the same, nothing new there. Lavian, I gave her martial arts. Angel Ring. Cloud, no new skills as such, but he's got, the Angel Ring equipped. And finally, yes, that was something I almost forgot about. I need to give Agrius her bracer. Yes, the bracer and her skills. She now has attack up because I have finally mastered Lunar Knight. So there you go. Lunar Knight is finally finished, and she has done her job progression. I also gave her Move Plus 2, because she had some extra thief job points sitting around, like Rad did. So with the Bracer and with attack up, I think she's going to be very, very formidable. She's going to be a real beast in terms of damage dealing potential. And of course having the Excalibur, that gives her a fairly solid weapon guard stat as well. So all around, very, very good. We do need to buff up her Brave a little bit more though, it's not quite at 100. Lavian's pretty close, 94, and Rad's at 93. And Cloud is up to 77, so he's doing pretty good too. Alright, so done all that setting up nonsense, and we will begin the mission. I thought about doing this recording tomorrow, but I was kind of looking forward to this battle. A friend of mine had actually requested that I tell him about it when I finally got this video uploaded, because he's too busy to actually watch the whole series, but there are a few battles he wanted to check out, like the Y-Graph fight and this fight. And I'm quite interested to see how they've changed this fight and did they actually make it more difficult? Alright, so the High Priest finally gets his just desserts. Right, so Vormav is getting desperate. He's finally turned on the High Priest. High Priest plans to unite the country under the church. We're basically shot already because, Delita was quite ready to take care of the High Priest if he needed to, as he said in his previous scene that he appeared in. and Dysadarg was out of the picture, so there wasn't really any factions for the High Priest to mediate between. But, you know, the High Priest probably would have preferred to die an old man in peace than to be murdered by his subordinates in such a horrific way. Yeah, so now we are going to storm the High Priest's sanctum and discover the grisly remains. Alright, we know what party we're using here. This is just an aside, but I don't know if anyone else has noticed the bumper buttons, the R1 and L1 buttons on PS4 DualShock controller sticking. I have been finding that mine have been sticking quite a bit lately, and I think it's because of them getting cold and the plastic contracting a bit, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure if it's a common problem or not. Alright, so there's our characters for Squad 1, and here goes Squad 2. Okay. Yeah, so as I said, I'm interested to see if this battle is actually a challenging one now. Before it was quite easy. So that probably should have been Heretic Ramza. Yeah, I'm sure he will. So I thought we were fighting the vampire in this mission, but actually next mission. So let us go here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, so what can you do, Cloud? You got this thing. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. So we can kill any of these enemies. I guess we check which one removes first and kill that one. Sotheby, Bernard, Redford. Bernard moves first. Okay. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but anyway. You die. Huh. So she's not really doing that much damage. Interesting. Okay. They must have that. What they have equipped that allows them to be immune to charm. Maybe they're eunuchs. What kind of guns do they have anyway? Blaze gun. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello there. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. And one interesting thing to note is, or is that correct? Is this the only battle in which this color scheme appears? Or is it common to when you fight Zelmo as well? Color scheme on the enemies, that is. Okay. It's not too good. Kill you. And Cheer Song is a good option here. Look at that damage. Kill the priest or kill the geomancer. What is priest secondary skill? Basic skill. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Mace of Zeus? I want that. Yes, thank you. Yes, please. To think I could have almost missed that. He's got a dragon rod. I don't need that, but interesting to note. This guy's got blast gun still. Yeah, I should grab that as well, if possible. I don't know. And what does this guy have? That's the same axe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you die. Just get moving. Okay, we want to kill this guy. Kind of glad I actually got that skill. Alright. Great! So, one more item to steal. Let's go up here. So that. Okay. I will use Dark Sword. Sap his mana. I'm sure he can't really do much of anything. Haha. Boring story. So Cloud will just cure her. Okay. Here. And I think I'm actually going to try to do the same thing they did to me. Try to put this priest to sleep with Mimic Darabon. Stuff. We don't need to keep this guy alive. Might as well end your life. Really for Cloud to do. Oh, he's got maintenance. Too bad. Too bad, too bad. Okay. That's alright. Do we want to grab abilities off any of these characters? Possibly. Oh, this could be useful. Alright. Just wait. Can you put yourself to sleep with this? Let's find out. Oh, that's a really boring story if it even puts you to sleep. But I guess, you know, that does happen occasionally to lecturers. Very occasionally, I would suppose. Okay. Kind of interested to see how much damage she would do. Okay, so that's not bad. Yeah. He doesn't have any other thing. Well, you're right, I can't steal anything at all from him. Okay, just wait. Wait it out. So he was... Why not? So grab here. Okay. I don't know, I mean, maybe it'll be useful at some point. Time magic. And summons. Sure. Have detected a note of sarcasm in my voice. Yay. Just what I always wanted. Just grab that last box there and then finish this off. Okay. Alright, so this was not really the fight I was interested in. It's the next fight that's coming up. I got my memory of these fights a little bit mixed up. I thought that one of the fights that actually takes place in the next location, I think is which is on Orban Monastery, actually takes place here. I thought that. Okay, let's save. And unless things go really sour, I think I'm just going to do one cut for both of these levels. Because that one was quite quick. I believe, at least... Yeah, we're only at 3 minutes. And I'm guessing this next mission is not going to be too hard. Yeah, let's get move +1. It's always good to have at least one move, or at least some move skill. And other than that, pretty much good to go. You know, there's an argument to be made for giving Lavian a bracer if we're using martial arts with her, but I'm kind of more interested in keeping her alive. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we're all in one group here. Go. Actually, let's move her back there. Might as well move about there. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Kind of wonder if that is a correct translation, St. Murond Temple, because Murond is just the name of the continent that used to exist here. Oh, right! There are 3 missions here? Or maybe just 2. yeah. Come on, Ramza. Okay, this is not a total pushover. Right. So there are 3 levels here, if I remember correctly. Okay, so yeah, this could be interesting. Could also be very, very easy. I think I want to... Because these enemies are both casters, I would like to silence them if possible. Oh, or just kill them, but that's an option too. Really? 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 Seriously? Okay. I don't know, maybe they had some stuff I should have stolen, but whatever. Obviously it didn't keep them alive, so... Should I go back and try that again? To see if they have anything worth stealing? Yeah, let's do that again. Okay. Okay, let's just see if they have anything worth stealing. Because obviously winning this fight is not going to be difficult. Oh, I see one of the uploads finished, so I will just publish that. There we go. Okay. Level 60. Still got a ways to go to hit 99. Okay. Oh, yeah. Perhaps I want the dual Fomalhaut. Or I could use the blast gun. Oh, what's the damage on the blaze gun? Oh, okay, let's use the blast gun. Buff that damage a little bit more. Cool. And the other thing we did was to give Cloud move +1. Okay. I have to say I'm getting pretty irritated by my buttons sticking on my controller like this. It's not a problem I've had with previous generations of the DualShock. I hope it's not a manufacturing defect, because that would be really annoying. You know, I don't think I can bring this controller back. So I don't think I have warranty anymore. Haha. And these are very, very expensive controllers. Especially in Japan. I have to say, for most of the time I've used the DualShock 4 though, I've really, really liked it. It's probably my favorite controller of all time. Providing that this button sticking thing is not endemic to all of them. Okay. So let's take a look at what they've got here. See if we just wasted our time. That's not worth taking. That's not worth taking. And that's not worth taking. Alright. Time for you to die. So, sorry for that slight digression there. And we will continue on to the final battle, which is the one I was interested in. Man, they really just... That was just sad. Okay. To do there. So we've got one party to create. So back there. Here. It's there. Let's go. So sadly, the Great Zalbag has been turned into some kind of zombie thing by these evil Shrine Knights. Poor guy. I assume he must have been murdered and then resurrected. Okay, so he's got maintenance, so we can't get his cool stuff, unfortunately. At least take a look at it, though. He's got Grand Helmet, the Maximilian Armor, which is amazing, and Save the Queen. So punching him or hitting him with physical attacks is not really going to be an option. And then we're up against some, what are the different types of demons here? Archaic and, what is it, Ultima Demon? Ultima Demon. Okay. So we'll start out here by heading up here. Okay. Can't hit these guys. Kill this one. Most dangerous. Okay, Cloud. Just head up here and take care of this guy for me. Stuff. So let us do Last Dance. Okay, so what's Zelbag gonna do to us here? Let's see. He's got a fair chunk of life. He's gonna use Bloodsuck. Sure. Not good. So, fortunately, we can take care of that. Aha! Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's much of a chance of that. Not terribly concerned. How about you just die? Okay, so we've killed all the demons. I do kind of want to see if there's more dialogue here. So I'm not going to kill Zelbag right away. Hey, why don't we show this off? So that is a whiff. Surprised I didn't get vetoed there. See, as you can see, it's really not that good. Not that strong at all. Ta-da! Just move over here. Keep a safe distance so that, you know, just in case Zalbag decides to try to turn Rad into a vampire, that would be quite bad because, you know, then we would not be able to use holy water anymore. I think the dialogue is kind of done, but let's just try using Cheer Song. I think the dialogue is done. Let's just finish this poor guy off. Let's not prolong the suffering and humiliation. Goodbye, Zalbag. So that is the true end of the House of Beowulf. And the end of High Priest. Alright, so, that is, yeah, as I said, the end of, House of Beowulf. Both Dysadarg and Zalbag are now dead, and Ramza doesn't seem interested in continuing the dynasty. And I guess on some level, you know, Ramza has done Delida's dirty work for him, taking care of the enemies, both the Hope 10 Knights and the Church. And soon he will be taking care of the supernatural threat as well. And we will cover that shortly. But is this is the end of the game? Is that correct? Or was it... I'm gonna have to look into that. whether or not this is where you go to end the game, or if you finish this place and then there's like another place to go under Goog. Yeah, I will check that out, just so that we don't, you know, go ahead and end the game before doing the deep dungeon, because obviously we're going to want to do the deep dungeon now. Yeah, anything in particular to say about the end of the Beowulfs? Well, I guess you could say that by defeating his brother, or his brothers, Ramza pretty much decided the legacy of Balbanes, right? He followed Balbanes' instructions, or his dying wishes, and he followed them to the extent that he had to defeat his own brothers. And, you know, he didn't necessarily go to Igros with the intention of killing his brothers. But that's just how things turned out. And in fact, you know, if things had turned out slightly differently, he might have been able to save Zalbag, and maybe they could have worked something out. It wasn't like his honor or his principles required Zalbag to die, even though they might have required Dysadark to die. That's just how things turned out, and there will be a little bit more to say about this legacy at the end of the game, some of the ambiguity of the game's ending. But for now I'm going to leave it here, and yeah, I will be uploading something tomorrow, hopefully. So until then.